Are we going on a date?
I
What?
don't know. Are we?
Do you want to?
No, not really. Jenny would kill me.
I really hope it didn't start when that happened, because normally it's like a couple seconds before it comes
I
in.
really hope it did.
I really hope it didn't.
Just caused you some discomfort. Although, are you sure you pressed play? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it just takes a couple of seconds.
It did. It didn't catch it.
Oh, God.
I don't think.
Yeah, I'm taking
no.
it as a win.
Hang on. Yeah, it did catch it. Specifically, it caught the "Are we going on a date?" bit. So you're welcome.
No. I just got a message.
Have you? Who off?
Jenny.
Have I called? Hello, Jenny. I'm sorry for causing chaos.
Oh, what the hell?
Well, you see.
No,
Jenny.
we were making a joke about something.
No. Let me talk my way through this one.
No,
we know I'm good at this. So Noah feels really sorry for me because I'm so lonely and so alone in my life because nobody loves me. So he's trying to cheer me up. So I jokingly said, "Are you taking me on a date?" Which means he's paying. So
Excuse me.
that's how these things
No,
work.
I'm a hybrid, right? You're a not a hybrid.
Right, you're a hybrid, best of both worlds, right? I'm me, which is perfection, admittedly, for a given value. I've had far too much caffeine today. God
You've been
help.
awful today.
I have. I need people to understand that this is like my 7th cup of coffee. And today I have done so many things like made paper airplanes and thrown them at Noah in work. And then told the boss that he made them. And naturally they believed me.
Yep.
So it's been one of those days today. And I'm not repentant, like, at all. And you're in work with me tomorrow as well.
Please don't.
On Valentine's Day.
I know.
I gave you sweets, though.
Yeah, because you felt bad.
Well, not really. That suggests a conscience.
You have a conscience.
I do.
Sometimes.
I keep it in a little box under the stairs.
You do.
With all the bodies.
So, tell us about the book that you're reading.
Okay, so I am reading. So this is book 47 of my Read What You Own challenge. And it is a follow-up. It's another romancy book. And it is Wicked King, which is book 2 in the Folk of Air series by Holly Black. Follow-up to Cruel Prince. I didn't really class the first one as a romance, and a lot of people do. And there is a really big community around Prince Cardan, or King Cardan as he is now, and June, who's the main character. And I don't get it, because there wasn't really any romance between the pair of them in the first book. This is more of a political fantasy with a romance subplot so far. Quite dry, which is fine. Because right now I'm quite wet because I've been in the bath. And I've not finished drying off yet. We're seeing how much we can break Noah today, by the way, everybody. I think it's going well.
Thanks. I appreciate that. No, I'm continuing with Feybound by Sarah Elarifi.
How far are you into that now?
Not that far, to be honest. It's... What page is this? 73
69.
out of 400.
I don't know why I immediately went to 69 then as the page number.
I think you're just filth today. That's what you are.
It's been a long time. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Let's see how much we can make Noah blush.
No, I've not blushed at all.
Also, anybody who watches this back, I just want you all to know that Noah's never made pancakes. And as an English person, I'm offended by this.
Well, as a half English person who lives alone, who has no reason to make pancakes, and is also extremely diabetic,
What have you just finished eating?
I'm still eating, and I'm still eating the sweets.
What was it, Noah?
Hippo.
What was the lactose intolerant person on the other end of this call eating?
Chocolate egg.
Chocolate egg. So straight away your argument falls down. Also, on a side point, you don't need sweet stuff with pancakes. There's barely anything in it. It's like 3 ingredients. I'm offended, like genuinely. And I told everybody.
I know, you even got customers come up to me
Yes, I did.
in work.
Although I also need to add, Jenny, that he also said that you have never made a pancake, but you are doing today. So
Unless you
ask
don't bake it, cook
Yeah.
it, then
So-
you're in the same boat as me.
yes, you will be getting a message tomorrow. I will want a full food review.
Yeah.
So
We want pictures of you actually at the hob.
I was about to say we want to see a picture of you tossing, but I thought better add this as the pancake because that's what you do.
And you.
I told you this was going to be really bad. I warned you. I told you this was a bad idea.
Yes, I agree. I'm gonna take. You know what? Let's read. Fuck.
I forgot to ask how long is Feybound. It looks like a chunk.
It's a chunk. It is a chunk. 386 pages. But the pages are huge.
It does look like a bigger book than that, actually, to be fair. I love how you're tabbing stuff and I'm just definitely not dog-earing it.
I don't believe you, Jenny. Anyway, yeah, I'm tabbing because of the things I want to talk about in the book. But let's read.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute ourselves.
Same as last time?
Yeah, mute ourselves and I'll catch us in a bit then.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, hi.
Sorry, I'm just listening to your voice message that you've sent me.
Yeah. Oh, I was in stitches.
I'll I'll
Absolute stitches over this.
I'll go back to it in a minute.
But I'm gonna.
Um, or are you just gonna go over it now?
So they just bumped into their first Fae, right? That are supposed to be extinct.
Okay.
And the way they describe this Fae woman is beautiful, right? Absolutely stunning. And she had like how short she had tight curls, dyed silver, like the bark of a birch tree. And then it was like her thick eyebrows were threaded with gold jewelry. How thick are these eyebrows? That's why I was in stitch.
You can get really fine jewelry.
But it's like for eyebrow hair.
Yeah, potentially.
That's why I was laughing.
Yeah.
I was imagining like hair just going
You just
like braided.
like with silver bells in it.
Yeah, and braided. That's why I started to laugh hysterically. I was like, damn, how long are these eyebrows?
There was me thinking you'd actually hit a spice section.
Not
and it had broken
yet.
you.
No, not yet. Not yet.
No. Well, not much has happened in mine. It is continuing to be a lot of political manoeuvring, shall we say.
Okay.
There's been an assassination attempt, kind of ish.
Yeah.
You at the part where he hasn't eaten?
Okay, I have a question
because
because I keep seeing something about these spicy noodles. I need to understand.
Okay,
what
so
this is about.
From what
this
I
book,
remember, I don't think it's what you think it is, from what I remember. But obviously, there's a thing where I think he's fed on him, but he's had spicy food.
Okay.
And because that's in his blood,
yeah,
it's incredibly painful. So like when you have something really spicy, when you have mints, and then you have a drink and you've got that for ages, you've got that weird taste.
Yeah.
That's a bit overpowering. It's like that, but with spice. So every time he goes to drink blood, he's getting the spicy kickback to the point where he can't feed anymore.
What?
As a vampire, yeah.
I just missed them out.
To the point where to the point where he's starving because vampire.
But would it really take that long?
If I remember, part of it is it's basically stuck in his teeth straws, for want of a better term. I can't think of a better way of putting it.
Oh, okay.
It's been a long time since I read the book. Well, did I read it? Yeah, I read it.
You read it? Yeah, no, you read it.
I was trying to think if I listened to it, but
no, you had it on the Kindle. I remember.
I think I still do. I actually might still have the short story set before it as well. Which I think, did I send you the audio of that? My first bite, or did I not send that to you in the end?
He couldn't bite anyone without them noticing because it was spicy for them. Is that what we?
Oh, that was it. So when he was biting, because it was stuck in his sacks, it was waking them up as if you're getting chili on a cut.
Ooh, no, that sounds awful.
And obviously, the whole idea of him being a vampire is when they bite, there's like an anesthetic basically in the teeth that stops people feeling the pain.
Not anymore.
No. So literally, he's biting people. They're just going, waking up to find this emo vampire over them.
Oh, okay.
So, which, if you're into that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I do need to read the follow-up book.
You do?
I believe the follow-up is better.
Oh.
Although it is different characters, so. Which I think it's called How to Sell Your Blood and Fall in Love.
Yes, I remember. Yes, because you were excited about it.
Yes, I have got it on my Kindle app. What I will say though, and this hasn't come up, I've not mentioned it in Discord actually. There was some controversy around the author at the back end of last year, bullying other authors.
Really?
Yeah. Do you remember? God, when would it?
There's been a lot of this from authors recently, though.
It was September. I think it was August, September, because I actually reached out to. There was enough stuff put on, and it was with the author of
Haunt Havoc.
What?
Blah, blah, blah.
Witch? Because I can remember that one. Haunt Havoc. There we go.
Yes.
And there was evidence, and they got dropped from one of the subscription crates as a result of it all.
Wow.
So, because I actually reached out and said, look, because they actually said, look, I'll provide, if people want this, they can contact me and I'll give them the evidence.
Yeah.
But by that point, they'd just gone, and they were very clear of, I don't want to stop people reading their books. I just want this bad behaviour to stop.
Yeah, understandable.
Which is why I didn't read it in September, because that's when I was meant to read it originally.
The titles are tongue twisters, indeed.
They are. I can't remember the name of the next one that's out. It's out soon. It's also going to be on Kindle Unlimited.
Ooh.
So it's looking. It's the end of the trilogy, and I believe there's going to be a special edition version of the trilogy as well, which I will probably get. Strangely enough, do you remember when I asked you the other day about that trigger warning, and I didn't know what it meant?
Yeah.
That's the same author as Hearts
Oh.
Havoc, because they've done a lot of biblically inspired
Right. Okay.
stories.
Huh.
We'll say stories.
Stories.
They're a bit raunchy, but you know, got to have a bit of raunchy in your life. Ain't getting any other way. So.
Dirty. If not, they can be Jalisa. Oh no.
What?
No, just some book titles are like theses. Thesis.
Oh. Yes. Don't say theses, because that sounds too close to a different word that means something else. Although it's also accurate, because a title that's
Is
too
it a
long is crap.
theses or thesis? Theses.
Thesis. It's not theses.
Okay, well, what's the plural
It's
for
not.
thesi?
I don't think there is. I think it's just thesis. I don't know. Your camera.
I got two. What?
Your camera froze for a second.
Oh, that's yeah, cool. Two thesisize.
No, it's not thesisized. It's never going to be.
Thesize. I got two thesize to do.
Oh, dear God.
Oh no.
There we go. We have light again. But do I need to read that? When am I going to read it? I don't know when I'm going to read that.
Wait, what? Speaking of religious and smutty, have you heard of the books Priests, Saint, and Sinner? No. What kind? What? Wait. Did you find that book the other day?
Which book?
Priest, Saint, and Sinner.
Are these by Sierra Simone, by any chance? I presume they are. I mean, that ain't no priest. That's all I'm saying. Priests
they are, yeah, you're right.
Like that. I have not, although there's that book that... So, out of curiosity, your Readers Only Enjoyed section, does it show The Ritual by Chantel someone?
Peanuts.
It shows Peanut, okay. I think I've got that. Yeah, I do have that saved. So, there's a book that I had recommended to me in work by a customer called The Ritual. And it's book 1 of the Lords series by Chantel Tessier. Tessier. And I have a suspicion that is... oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I just read what Jaleesa just put. Are you...
I mean, bucket list.
I'll get the costumes. I don't know what you
want.
What? Bucket list. I'll get the costumes.
Teddy, control your boyfriend. Honestly, I feel like I need
this is like this is like payback for this morning.
What? I didn't say no. Come on, Noah. Come on.
No.
I know a church. It's abandoned. It's just up the road.
I know which church you're talking about as well. I live also just up the road.
I don't mean that church.
Oh,
I know a lot of churches.
There's...
It may still have an altar.
I'll go get the nun costume. I don't know why I'm the nun. No, I'm the priest. I'm the father.
No, you are nobody's daddy. Come on.
Excuse you. Costumes, I'm intrigued. No, Jenny, no. Cover your ears and eyes. Turn away,
No,
don't look at me like this.
Noah is trying to make me feel uncomfortable.
I
and
don't
it
want
is
you to see
not-
me like this, it's fine.
And it's not working. What, as a nun?
Oh god, no. Right. And at that nun
don't
comment,
have
we're just
bombshell.
gonna go back to reading, and I'm gonna imagine the Fae with really long braided eyebrows now. And that's
And
why it's
wearing
funny.
nun costumes.
Oh, no, they actually work in the church. Yeah, they work in the church.
Oh my god, do you know what would be really funny just before you set the next timer off? If your first smut scene in this book is actually involving Faye on an altar, and that will just be...
Okay, reading. It literally the spicy bus series that's in the church. Oh! Right. No. No. No.
Also, just on a side point,
Yeah.
you need to do something with the text on your video. Because it's overlapping.
On the... Wait, it's the chat. I can...
Yeah, just on a side point, because it's doing weird things.
It should be okay now?
And I'll know when someone... Hang on. I'll just put an L. There we go. I'm just going to share this book into the not safe for work section that was recommended to me in work by a customer.
Thanks. Just what I need.
Oh, well, pretty well what you just said.
And
Right.
we're going back to reading.
Reading.
Hello.
Uh,
Ah,
I, hello.
hello. Oh.
So how's it going?
It's, you know what? This book is really good.
Is it?
Yeah. So, do you remember when I was telling you about them cat things, the obers or whatever are they? These giant kind of like, they're like mounts, you can ride them, they're so big, these giant black furry panther cats with like horns on their heads and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, Yiran found one that was like the largest one she'd ever seen. She killed it. She heard like a scream somewhere else, and then that's when all the Fae turned up and stuff like that. And basically, we figured out that the Fae are bound to them. So if you kill one of the Obers, whatever it is, you kill one of the Fae that's bound to it.
That's interesting because that's very reminiscent of something in another book that I read recently,
Ooh.
specifically Fourth Wing.
Oh. So yeah, they've been taken prisoner and have been brought to the Queens. They're sisters who rule together.
Oh no.
If one of them dies, the other one has to pick two others. It's always got to be two.
Right.
Because of to do with the sun and the moon and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Well, I think I've just hit another assassination attempt, but by an army this time.
An army.
So, an army of sea fae. I'll tell you what I do. Yeah, I do tell you what I do like about this is how varied the fae are. Because you've got all sorts.
Your fae or my fae?
In mine, in Wicked King, because there is a lot of descriptions of different species of fae, ranging from basic changelings to your more elven fae to your satyrs and
that's pretty cool.
There is a lot. You've got fae with antennas, you've got ones that are like hags and stuff like that. Everything is in here. Which is quite interesting, but we've just hit a point where there's like one of the big festivals of the one of the equinoxes, so to speak, and there's like this whole debauchery thing going on with the king and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And because June is the only mortal there, they've done a deliberate thing where they'd get a girl from Earth, from normal realm, and lay it insult over insult over insult and sort of degrade her, but because she'd be ensorcelled, she wouldn't realise. But because of who she is, she can't be. She's immune to the Fae sort of compulsion.
Ooh, okay.
And they know that, so they're doing it deliberately to try and put her in a place. And you've got this interesting sort of political wrangling going on. Plus, she's also definitely falling for Cardan. And I think he's falling for her, but it's a lot harder to tell if he's not already fallen for her.
He probably already has. Apparently, men fall in love first before the women, so that's what my friends say, at least.
I mean, I'm not sure love is the right word, to be honest. Men are easily led by certain parts of themselves.
Okay.
But, hence the altar talk earlier.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
No, I didn't. I messaged Jenny afterwards.
Stop. Why? What?
I wasn't inviting her to take part. That'd just be uncomfortable.
Am I involved in this?
You were the one who was taking me to church.
Take me to church. I'll worship like a dog. Shine of your light.
You'll worship like a dog. So does that mean when someone says sit, did you just bark on stream
No,
again?
I did.
Did
No.
you just bark at me again?
Anyway, continue with your book.
Did you just bark at me again?
No. You ready to fight the human in the book? Because you're Lisa.
So, yeah. She sort of managed to talk her way out to be released from the dance. And she's gone to like the seashore to see like the warriors from the sort of unseelie court of the sea. I think it's an unseelie court. I can't quite remember. Sort of coming out on land with the silver swords. And their aim is to kill the king. because there's Fae of the land and Fae of the sea and Fae of the air.
Ooh, okay.
So there's a bit of a yeah, some things going on. Your cat is really not subtle.
What do you mean?
Just like,
Okay.
give me attention, Claw. Give me more attention, Claw. But
Okay, so Jaleesa hates the human. He's ready to fight the human in the book. I get it, the vampire drank from him without consent. Okay, what?
okay, so that will pass. I can't remember his name.
But then he retaliates and drugs him because he wants revenge and some company. The hell? Oh yeah, I forgot all about that in that book.
So it becomes a healthier relationship. I mean,
It's a
I'm gonna
toxic
be
relationship,
honest,
it seems.
in the nicest way, Noah. You're gonna hate me for what I'm about to
Oh
say.
god, what is it?
He reminds me a little bit of you, the
Who?
human character.
The one who drugged someone.
Not because of that specifically.
What makes
I
you?
don't. Do you want me to say it on stream?
Yeah, I want to know what.
Or would you like me to send it you in a private message?
Ooh, send it me in a private message. That makes me worried. No.
I'll send it on WhatsApp. Hang on.
Oh, thanks. Wesley is the human and Vincent is the vampire.
Wesley.
Vincent is
Thank you.
so sweet. Ooh, okay.
Vincent is a wonderful emo vampire.
Okay.
Like, it's a really, really sort of sympathetic sort of character. Very much like if a nerd became a vampire. So.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an interesting. I believe the second book is based around a doctor that works for the pharmaceutical company and a vampire. So, am I accurate, Noah? I know the answer is yes. And aren't you so glad? The thing is, right, your reaction tells me I'm right, first off. And aren't you glad that I didn't put that?
I thank you for the option.
When are we doing fanfic reading again?
Ooh, that's a question. We could do it soon.
Do it tomorrow for Valentine's Day.
We could do it tomorrow.
I mean, we could also go to Waterstones tomorrow.
No, I'm budgeting at the moment.
I can't go to Waterstones. I may have 10 books coming tomorrow. Oh, books.
Books.
I've had an update on my Kingfisher book. It's actually coming a day early. It'll be here on Thursday.
Way, that's awesome.
So
I'm excited to see what you think of What Feasts at Night.
Well, I will read it on Friday.
Hmm.
And then we're doing a live chat about it, aren't we?
We are, yeah, on your channel.
Yes. Oh god, I've got to decide a thing for that. Yeah, so probably. I mean, I'm off all next week. In case I haven't told you, I'm on a holiday next week. Just so you know.
I mean, I know. It's my birthday in like.
I know when your birthday is. It's your birthday in.
We're looking at the calendar.
No, I'm just trying to figure out 26 days.
God.
And you will still be nowhere near my age.
Nope.
Bastard. Because I am an old man. As
you are?
Try to
I put it in
remind
your
me
birthday card as well.
Did you? I didn't read the birthday card. I don't know if I opened it, to be honest. I don't like cards. Cards are an offence to trees.
Dude, it wasn't...
That card could have been pages in a book.
Mm-mm.
I did read the card. I'm winding you up. But...
You're mean.
Yes. And again, a reminder that therapy is going to make this worse.
Any package I buy is a surprise. I rarely keep up with estimated delivery times. No. When we order stuff, and we literally like sit at the door and wait.
Well, you'd think so, but when my definitely not delivery of books came the other day, I'm pretty sure they didn't knock on my bloody door and just left it next door.
They are awful with you.
Yeah, but I have a set delivery day for most things.
I don't.
Prime, which is why I know that I have a
lot.
A few choice. It's gone up since this morning. A few choice options arriving tomorrow. So I don't even know what I've ordered. So I know one thing that I have ordered, which I think Jaleesa has read recently, and it's on my banned books list, which is why I picked it up. Genderqueer, the graphic novel. It's coming tomorrow.
Ooh, yeah.
So I'm interested in having a look at that. I really want Flamer, but it doesn't have a proper UK release, and it's really annoying because it's expensive.
That's tough.
So, and I don't want to buy a second-hand thingy of it.
See, yeah, no, I don't blame you. I'm going into like my fantasy era, I believe. So I'm just going to be getting like loads of fantasy sort of stuff. Like,
The one thing I will say with fantasy, which you need to be very aware of,
yeah,
is fantasy fits series better than any other genre. It just does.
No, I agree.
To get this sort of sci-fi does to an extent, but you can do a standalone sci-fi a lot better than you can with
It's
fantasy.
like horror. There's no like actual horror series for a reason.
You know, I would love to know your opinion of the Farseer trilogy, as would Jaleesa, because I'm going to one day find out where she lives and burgle her house with her special editions that she has.
Ooh.
But I would love to know your opinion of the Farseer trilogy, which I would recommend you.
Farseer.
I know, yeah, it's Robin Hobb.
Okay, so
It
I think
is-
I've read one of their books before.
Yeah, so it's trilogy one.
Trilogy 1.
Yes, of a trilogy of trilogies around the main character.
Why are you gonna make it difficult for me?
Well, I've not read the last trilogy yet. I've got it. I've
So
read.
there's a trilogy within a trilogy of a character, but that's also like a series of trilogies. That confuses me.
You have an initial trilogy of books, which is the Farseer trilogy, and then I think the next one is the Golden Fool, or I don't know, or the Tawny Man trilogy. I get confused because it's been a long time since I've read them. But they've also got the Live Ship Traders books as well, set in the same world, which I haven't read yet.
Okay.
I've got a lot I need to get around to this year.
Oh, God.
That and all the Sanderson books, which he's just released a reading list, a reading order list, an updated one for it. And it's like, oh no. So many.
Have to have a look. Jaleesa, I want to see pictures. Put them in the Discord. Let me be nosy.
Yeah, so one of those trilogies is the Live Ship Traders, I think.
Okay.
And I think it's the Tawny Man trilogy is one, the Farseer trilogy is one, Live Ship Traders, which I've never read. And I can't remember what the other one's called, which is going to bug me, but I'm sure Jaleesa will tell me in a minute. But it's so good. It's so good. Again, I'm going to finish reading it. I've got them all. I'm going to finish reading it when I eventually get my Kindle, which I can sort out tomorrow, actually. Sort my Kindle out tomorrow. Send my battered one off. Also, I Am the Dark by Jameson Shea is a book for you to have a look at.
You're gonna have to like write these down somewhere.
It's fine.
Okay.
I will send you a link to a tweet. We'll just do it that way.
That'll work.
Easier. No.
You like the UK? I do find it weird that the UK and the USA, the Americans, we have like different covers. Your book sizes are different as well.
Well, that's interesting.
I find that odd.
So the Mistborn books that I've got are largely white covers, but they do have like a hint of blue in them. They're the old covers though, like when it was first released. So really nice covers. No, she doesn't. She does not. Hobbit is also one of those writers. Oh yeah, it's vicious.
Maybe I've not read one of the books. Maybe I've just like glanced at one before.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh no! Don't kill a character I'm gonna care about.
Oh, she kills everybody.
Oh.
If you want to read a rip-off of Robin Hobb, well, a rip-off of fantasy in general, Wizard's First Rule.
Maybe.
I loved that book a long time ago. And then I started reading more fantasy and realised just how derivative it was.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah. by Terry Goodkind. It's a whole series. At one point, I got so bored, I just stopped reading it. But
Wow.
that was one of the first fantasy books I read, bizarrely. Well, no, actually, it was one with the dragon in it, and I can't think what it's called. Can't see it from here. Bizarrely, I've not got it on the same shelf as the other ones.
Oh, there's 5 series in the realm of elderlings. Okay. Wow. Right.
You know what? I'm gonna look up that while I'm
Reading. Yeah. Go for it.
possibly reading. I'm a third of the way through the book now, so
Okay. Let's do this
okay.
then. Let's go back to reading. We got this.
Yes, like an altar.
Okay, hello.
Have you hit the spice yet?
No, but I've
I
made a big
I
chunk
may
of the
have.
book though. Oh really?
Yeah. Fortunately, it was a fade to black moment.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Um, but followed by some wonderful threats against somebody else.
Oh, the joys.
But yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that pulls me about halfway
Yeah, I'm
in the
nearly
book.
halfway in my book now.
So it's like page 153. So
Oh, what page am I? Wait,
your book's
137.
137. So you've read a fair bit,
I
actually.
have.
That's quite impressive.
Thank you. While
That
putting
sounded
all my
really.
tabs in as well.
That
Look at
yeah,
all these fucking
I don't
tabs.
do that.
I have to. So much has happened, and so many things have been said that I'm like, oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, I'm a. Oh, so what chapter are you up to? Chapter 30 yet, Jenny? First of all, and secondly, I am so happy you're at the 40% mark. Do you like Wesley anymore yet, Jaleesa?
And also, hello to Nida. I appreciate you popping in.
Hello, Nida. I have questions,
About what?
just in general.
Hmm.
I want to know when you're reading Fourth Wing, to be honest.
I soon, but I'm giving Jenny a head start because I know I'm just gonna breeze past her.
I am. I mean, possibly not. To be fair,
You don't know that.
I mean, I am chapter 14, so you're halfway to the spice. And the spice is good.
Oh, oh, is it Ben?
Yeah.
Is it good spice?
Well, if you've watched my review, you will know that I comment on it in my
You
review,
do
Noah.
comment on it. I know. I have
So
watched it. I'm waiting for the second one.
that's not a review, that's a discussion, and I cannot make that one fit, right? It's
That's what
just
she said.
annoying me.
Um,
No one's ever said that to me, no. Stop trying to catch me out.
I'm
You
really
can't.
gutted that I can't seem to do it.
Look, we've talked about you being an altar boy. We've talked about that tonight. It's just it's you're not gonna get me that easily. I'm sorry.
I'm surrounded by people. Oh, you can't wait for the spice. You're already reading a book with spice in it. Read that one.
It's who what?
Hooked.
Spice. Hooked.
Hooked.
Yes, I believe you're finding Hooked a bit more agreeable as well now, from what Noah said.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yes, it is.
I'm not quite at halfway. Possibly because I've actually just put the wrong amount into me thing. Twit.
Bless you.
No, not quite. Nearly 47%. Not bad. So I've read literally a third of the book on the stream.
Damn.
So it's good. Thing is, right. So I have realised I've done something stupid, which is no great surprise because it's me and I do stupid things all of the time.
Yeah.
So like you buy book 2 normally before book 1.
No, that's you. I just buy multiple versions of the book because I forget I own a copy.
Okay. Well, that's a lie because I've been with you when you bought book 2 of a series before book 1.
Yes. Well,
But
once. You're the one that normally does it.
Well, I've done something even more special.
What have you done?
I bought book 1 and then I bought book 4. And this is book 2, but I don't have book 3. I think they were technically separate. They were separate trilogies, but they follow on from each other.
Oh, that's
So
weird.
I think I've picked book 1 for the second trilogy
Yeah.
and not realised exactly that it is a direct follow-up to this.
Oh,
But
that's...
it's again, I do like how political this is.
Hmm.
It is very dry. Not like that. No,
I've not said anything.
you don't have to. Your face screams
My face
it from the
is
rooftops.
bland and blank.
Why are you puckering your lips?
I'm doing the small... I'm doing the magnum, the blue magnum. No, I
Okay.
I thought I could do this as, as a
you're
living.
making
Be
you're making
really,
your
really
lips look
ridiculously good looking.
you're making your lips look like a walnut.
Or a butthole if you think about it. 'Cause I think
You're the one who said that one out loud, not
yeah,
me.
but you were thinking it.
No,
Look
I
at me in
wasn't
the
thinking
eyes.
anything. I am looking you in the eyes because
Okay,
of
and
where
I'll
you are on my
say it.
screen.
And I'll say it.
No, I just set it up so you'd say it because
Mm,
I know what you like. But
thanks.
but well, I'm actually probably going to listen to what's it called? The follow-up Iron Flame soon
Oh wow.
because I've actually spent my Audible credit on it.
No, I'm gonna. If I enjoy the book as much as Jenny has already, she's already bought the second book in like 3 chapters in. I'll have to buy it. I don't want to. I want to read it.
Well, I would like to read it, but the narration was good.
Mm.
Which I think the narrator has read spicy books before.
Oh.
From
She?
what I remember. She.
Is she on TikTok?
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
Don't know.
I don't actually know who the thingy is. In fact, actually, I think they read Cruel Prince, bizarrely enough.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't like the male narrator though. Although they've only read one chapter
Oh,
in the
okay.
first book, so which is I think maybe the bonus chapter.
Okay, it's not too bad then.
No, so. But I'm enjoying this. It's going to take me a couple of days to finish it, I think.
Good, I'm glad.
Which is longer than normal.
Yeah, I'm hoping to finish this by the weekend.
Nice. That gives me time to finish Feast at Night before then.
And then that gives me time to then start getting ready for fourth wing.
I think you will appreciate it a lot.
I think so too, with the way that everyone's going on about it and stuff.
Especially as a not a fantasy reader, I think. Yes. Itchy foot. Well, at least you've not got far to reach.
I am average height, good sir.
I'm not. We showed that not that long ago.
Anyway,
Sound like a drunk moomin.
Moomins used to scare me when I was little.
Of course they did. Why wouldn't they?
I don't know, but what I am going to do is I'm probably going to call it here because I need to take Milo out and feed him and sort myself out as well.
Feed the dog.
Feed the dog, let the dog out.
Thank you for putting up with me for most of today.
I
It has
know.
been a terrible situation for you all day.
It's not been that bad. It's just my throat.
I must pardon. You know in sentences you shouldn't say out loud or consider first.
It's just I've got a very sore throat.
Not helping matters.
Okay.
Especially as we started the thing talking about having a date.
Oh yeah. How's that going?
Well, we're on other end of video calls right now, and that was for Valentine's Day.
Yeah. I'm gonna go.
Bless your cotton socks. How
I know.
you feel.
I know.
But if today's not been too bad, I will try harder tomorrow. Don't worry.
Oh no, please don't.
I'm only until 9:30.
It's 15 minutes before I finish.
I'm starting at 5 though.
Yeah, I'm starting at 5:30.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you come early tomorrow.
Thank you. Normally I do. They're like all the other like I've always come in at 5. But I just want that little bit of a rest.
I've made other people come in early.
Oh, who?
Keith.
Huh?
Keith.
Oh.
He has the key, so therefore he's got to come in early to let me into the building.
That's true. I got no. Thank you for joining. We really appreciate it. There we go. Nita, I'm gonna grab you in a bit after I sorted Milo out myself out.
But yes, thank you for putting up with me.
No, thank you for
no
putting
doubt
with
we
me.
will do this again soon.
We will. We will.
Well, hopefully soon.
Hmm.
So, I hope everyone has a good day.
Yeah, we will catch you later.
Bye.
Bye bye.